Hello, student. Once again, I am with you. The chapter number 5, Fundamental Unit of Life. In the sequence of revision, today I explain some explanatory word with in-text question answer. So let's start about the chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. The term cell given by Robert Hooke and some scientists also related with the discovery of the cells. This is the picture of a compound microscope. Due to this microscope, we can see easily the cells or structure of cells, and it is very helpful in the study of the cells. When we make a temporary slide of an onion peel, when it look under the compound microscope, it's look like as. We know that cell is the structural and functional unit of life according to number of cells. All living organisms classified as two types, naming are unicellular and multicellular. Some example of the unicellular organism like amoeba, paramecium. We know that a cell has the different shape and size. A cell have three basic components, naming are plasma membrane, nucleus, and cytoplasm. Cytoplasm also contain a number of tiny organelles, also known as cell organelles. First of all, we study the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is the outer covering of the cell which prevent the cell from the external environment. On the basis of membrane, we have four different type of membrane that related with the transportation. These are impermeable membrane, permeable membrane, semi-permeable membrane, and selective permeable membrane. When we talk about the transportation, we have two type of transportation, active transportation and passive transportation. Active transportation where some energy or ATP required for the process of transportation, and in passive transportation not ATP required or without ATP requirement. The passive transportation is further classified as two types, naming are diffusion and osmosis. We have three type of osmosis, naming is the hypotonic solution, isotonic solution, and hypertonic solution. Osmosis further classified as endosmosis and exosmosis. So student, we have first in-text question is who discovered cell and how? Your answer will be Robert Hooke in 1665. He used self-designed microscope to observe cell in a cork slice bark in 10. So it is the answer of first in-text question. Our next question is the why is the cell is called structural and functional unit of life? Your answer will be living organisms are made up of cell and all are functions that takes place inside the organism are performed by cell, so it is also known as structural and functional unit of life. Student, our next question you can see in the page number 61. Question is, how do substances like CO2 and water move in and out of the cell? Discuss. Your answer is movement of CO2 and water through the cell by the process of diffusion. Diffusion means movement of particle from higher concentration region to lower concentration. When the concentration of CO2 and H2O is higher in external environment than inside the cell, CO2 and water move inside the cell. Then concentration outside the cell is low, but it is high inside the cell. They move outward. So this activity is based upon the concentration gradient or inequality of the substances in and outside the cell. Student, after our next question is, why is the plasma membrane called selective permeable membrane? Plasma membrane regulate the movement of substance from within to outside of the cell. This means that plasma membrane allows the entry of some substances while while preventing the most of other substances. That's why plasma membrane, also known as selective permeable membrane. That's all for today. Thank you.